Max Verstappen made F1 history with his win at Monza last time out, but he is looking towards a different record on Sunday. Max Verstappen will look to win the Singapore Grand Prix at the seventh time of asking this weekend, as he hopes to extend his winning streak and put an end to his run of bad luck on the streets of the city-state. The Dutch driver heads into Sunday's race having won each of the last 10 Grand Prix, beating Sebastian Vettel's record outright with a hard-fought victory in front of the Tifosi at Monza last time out. However, his luck in Singapore threatens to end this historic streak. The tone was set for Verstappen's relationship with Singapore during his rookie season back in 2015. The Dutchman qualified in P8 but stalled on the grid when the lights went out and was pushed back to the pit lane, where he restarted his race a lap down. Verstappen's second outing at the track wasn't much more encouraging. In his debut season for Red Bull, he qualified in P4, 2/10 down on teammate Daniel Ricciardo, before dropping 2 positions in the race while his teammate remained on the gearbox of race winner Nico Rosberg. While his first 2 Singapore GP outings were underwhelming, 2017 produced one of the most iconic crashes in modern F1 history. With the track still damp, Verstappen was sandwiched by the 2 Ferraris of Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen at the race start, taking all 3 drivers out of the race in a memorable opening lap clash. The 2-time world champion did manage to avenge that incident in 2018, finishing best of the rest behind the unstoppable Lewis Hamilton and over 30 seconds ahead of nearest challenger Vettel, but victory in Singapore still eluded him. Verstappen made it back-to-back Singapore GP podiums in 2019, capitalizing on a poor strategy call from Mercedes to jump Hamilton in the battle for P3 after the Brit was left out to run long on old, soft compound tyres. Unfortunately for Max, the 2 Ferrari drivers were unstoppable that night as Vettel rounded off a 1-2 finish for the Scuderia. The COVID-19 pandemic meant that Singapore was absent from both the 2020 and 2021 calendars, but it was an unhappy return for Verstappen when it returned last year. The Dutchman's weekend got off to the worst possible start with an error on the team's behalf, leaving him down in P8 for the race start. After a dreadful launch, Verstappen was running out of the points while his teammate led the way. After making his way back into the top 5, he made a costly error, locking up into the braking zone at the end of the Raffles Boulevard. With 6 unsuccessful attempts to win the Singapore GP behind him, Verstappen has an exceptional chance to end that hoodoo on Sunday, given the immense form he has demonstrated by winning 10 Grand Prix on the spin.